Hello, dear students. Welcome back to today's English class. This is the teacher Miguel, and we be we will be working again with your virtual book. And if you are ready, let's start with the activities with your students book. Okay, we still working with your virtual book. Okay, so if you're ready, let's do this. Well, guys, as I told you, today we're going to work on your book on the page number 54 and 55. And let's get to know a little about the wild word with the following reading. So let's start. Please, guys, follow the reading with your eyes as we listen to the audio. Okay? Thank you. So let's start.
Into the Wild by Pia Weaver. Made up of over 17,500 islands, Indonesia is the fourth most populous country in the world. But I wasn't here to see people. I was looking for orangutans. Did you know that we share 97% of our DNA with them? In Malay Indonesian, their name means person of the forest. I've always wanted to see these highly intelligent great apes in the wild. Here is my account of a dream fulfilled. Day 1. My brother Ben and I flew into Jakarta in the evening. I was feeling a bit jet-lagged, so a night in a 4-star hotel was just perfect. Day 2. 2 morning flights took us to Pangkalangbun, where we were met by Juan, our local wilderness guide. He explained that we were now going to travel on a klotok up the Sikonya River. I asked him what a klotok was. He showed me, and I saw a beautiful traditional boat. We sat on deck under the canopy as we entered the tropical rainforest. The journey took a dreamy 2.5 hours. At Kumai, we disembarked, rested, and tried to get used to the heat and humidity. Day 3. Today, we came face to face with our first orangutans. After our cruise upstream to Camp Liki in Tanjung Puting National Park, which is a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve, we saw 3 orangutans eating at the feeding station. Ben asked how much they weighed. He was amazed. At 130 kilos, males can weigh twice as much as females. Day 4. Another early start, this time to Pondok Tangui. Again, we saw the people of the forest up in trees. One was even hanging upside down. We also glimpsed a proboscis monkey, but he was gone before Ben could take a photo. We saw so many different birds, from kingfishers to eagles. Day 5. This was the highlight of our trip. We cruised back to Kumai to visit the care centre where they take care of orphaned orangutans. I asked the staff how many they were looking after. There were over 40, all at different stages of rehabilitation. I asked them what the biggest threat to the orangutan population was. The answer was clear: deforestation. The tropical rainforest is disappearing fast, and with it, the natural habitat of these wonderful animals. We have to do everything we can to preserve it. At the end of the day, Juan asked us if we wanted to travel back by klotok or speedboat. It was a no-brainer. Day 6. We had an especially early start. By klotok. It was the start of our long journey home. Our visit was short.
Don't you? Into the wild. So, well, guys, now we will answer the following activities. So, well, guys, now we will answer the following activities, and let's start with the activity Number 3. Okay, read the article and answer the questions. So we read the article, we did, and let's start with the number 1. How did Pia get from Jakarta to Kumai? Do you remember? I remember that uh, they took two flights. I think so. Two flights, and then traveled in a Kyoto. Yes, could be. The number 2. What do you think? Why do you think the visitors are taken to feeding stations to see orangutans? Why? Why do you think that visitors are taken to feeding stations to see orangutans? Um, I think that it's probably easier to find orangutans when they are at the feeding, right? I think so. I think that it's probably that it's probably that it's probably easier to find orangutans. It is easy to find orangutans um, when they are at the feeding, right? At the feeding station. At the feeding station. Okay? Yes? I think so, guys. Number 3. What different types of wildlife does Pia mention? I can remember that it's um, how do you say proboscis monkeys like this? Probos proboscis monkey, I think so. Proboscis monkeys. Proboscis monkeys, of course, orangutans, and I can remember the different birds. I can remember. That's it. Different birds. Number 4, guys. What important work takes place at the care center in Kumai? What important work? I think that is the care center, right? The care centers help helps. I think the care centers helps orangutans or something like that. The care centers helps orangutans. Yes, do you remember that? The care sentence helps orangutans. Do you remember that? Perfect, guys. Why is the tropical rainforest rapidly disappearing? Why, guys? Do you remember? Yes, very important. It's because because of deforestation. Yes. Yes, guys, deforestation. Yes. That mentioned in the story. Yes, in the reading part. Why is the tropical rainforest rapidly disappearing? It's because of deforestation. Deforestation. Yes, I needed S. Deforestation. Yes. Okay, guys. Well, all right, guys. We're done for today, and we continue with the other activities in the virtual class. Okay. So thank you very much, guys, to be here, and I hope to see you in the virtual class. Okay. So thank you very much, guys.